Hello, everyone, and welcome to Best Served Cold. Yes, sir? Hi. What is going on with my hair? I had antenna there for a second. And why am I so low in the frame? What? Come on. Okay. Hello, everyone. I hope you are all doing well on this Wednesday afternoon, or evening, as it may be, depending. Here he is. Yeah. Welcome to Esoteric Drinks. Last time we're pretty sure we found out who was responsible for the murder. We suspect that it may have been Elliot Lynn, because he had a full-blown incel Phoenix Wright meltdown when we confronted him about it. And we gave all the information that we had over to Detective Guy. I'm blanking on people's names right now for whatever reason. I'm sure they'll all come back. But we gave all of our information to that, and he has vanished to go present it to his superiors. So what we've been doing now is just kind of going through the motions of the day, giving people drinks, because we don't really have anything to talk to them about anything else. Yes, he's here, making himself very known. Hi. Okay. All right.
Pizza time.
Myth wishes to bless you, sir. Yeah. These are from Myth. Starting you off strong. Before we even get into it. Oh, he scaled it. He's like clung to it. Oh, he dropped down. He got them all. You did it. He was clinging. Sir, you already got him. You already got them. He's a hungry boy. Okay. Let's head over to the game cam. Tashla can do a pull-up before you can. Finish work for reals. Welcome, Annie Danny. Welcome, Myth. Welcome, Scoop. Welcome, Pegasus Bat Spider. Welcome to any and all lurkers who are here as well. Greetings, and let's get to it. Yeah, we just need to put candy up there. Oh. So, we are just going around handing out drinks. Good evening. Evening, Maria. So we've already talked to her about everything. Need a drink? What's your favorite again? The femme fatale? That's right. Hey. He was getting where he shouldn't go. Anyway. Goodbye. Oh, we've already, served you. You can go. Have we served everyone then? Did we serve her as well? No, we haven't yet. Alina sits down wordlessly. For a while, she looks down at her hands, seemingly in a trance. What can I get you, Alina?
Do you remember what I said about Natalia?
I do.
I regret saying it. I regret it a lot. I saw my dad yesterday and he's basically a husk. I didn't like her, and yeah, she was a floozy, but making fun of her dying like that? That's not me.
It was a bit cold.
She threatened to have me written off, but at the same time, if my father was just following her lead, I should be upset with him. Perhaps I need to stop trying to shift my father around like he's a pawn. He's a grown man, and he can take care of himself. Anyway, enough about that.
Okay, then. You lift a clean glass from the tray and place it. We've done these. You like your poison drop? You seem genuinely disturbed about what happened to Natalia.
Yes, it's affecting me quite badly. Someone dying like that, it makes you realize money isn't everything. I guess there's more to life than my inheritance. Sometimes I think I should just let them write me off and lose everything. Maybe the fear is worse than the reality. It would be foolish, though. If Father doesn't give me the money, he'll just waste it at the casino. Maybe something needs to change. I gave up on trying to make him a better person a long time ago, but still, I told myself it was just the company he kept. Natalia wasn't the issue, my father was. When my mother left, he was happy that he had an excuse to gamble. He's not grieving, he's greedy. Maybe it's the alcohol talking, but I've been learning a lot about myself lately. Either way, on to other things and topics, please.
Right. Being rich, what are your thoughts on prohibition?
Quite the question for a night like this. What are yours?
I'm a bartender, so the answer should be clear.
I mean, yes, you work as a bartender, but people do illegal work for a lot of reasons. Why do you do it?
I do it for the money.
Honestly, I respect that. People can be very judgmental when it comes to how we make our money. The greatest luxury wealthy people enjoy is money becomes invisible to them. I don't see the point of prohibition, personally. It seems like a knee-jerk reaction by old men in the Tsarin legislature. Literal fossils. I tell you one thing, they are drinking what they want when they want. Prohibition won't make their cheeks less rosy.
Yep. You right. I have to go. Goodbye. We don't have anything to connect back here anymore. We're done. Man, it's like having rich old people in charge of things is bad or something, right? Oh, we just jumped forward. I guess we got everything. Or did I click jump forward? Shit, I clicked jump forward. I'm an idiot. Okay, hold up. We're gonna skip through all of these real quick and catch up because I fucked up. Hit the wrong button. Poison drop. Huge if true. I feel like there may be some case studies around about that. I don't know. Great. Tell me about your thoughts on prohibition.
be gone. Is this before I served her? Yes. The executive producer is just lounging on the floor next to me. Hi. Let's see if I can... There he is. Okay. Now I don't have anything to talk to you people about. End the day. Getting Morrowind flashbacks, add quick save and quick load. Yeah. Right, I don't click the calendar, I click the coat rack. The calendar jumps forward. Click the coat rack to end the day. Who else do we have to talk about? What did you think of Maria?
She's a decent sort. I saw her once or twice back when I worked at the bar at the hotel.
It seems Clara is being nice when talking about Maria, but you can tell that there's more to the story. Well, okay. Need a drink? Okay. I want to give you a night count and see what happens. See how you feel about this. Again, it's the only, like, high alcohol drink I have. Quick save and quick load is how I deleted an entire stream's worth of progress. It's clicking load instead of save. Ooh, I remember that.
It's good, I'll give you that.
What did you think of Maria?
She's very pretty. I mean, that's what everybody else thinks, and I guess they're right. She's so delicate and well-dressed, and not to mention smart.
Oh, down bad. Got it. Sounds good. Hey, dude. Evening, Mr. Flower. What sort of drink do you like, Vincent?
Something classy with red wine served over ice. Though feel free to experiment if inspiration strikes.
All right.
And lemon! I love sucking on the lemon afterwards.
Got it.
She's in lesbians with her. I thought you were American.
All right. Take your Eastern Ruby. The Eastern Ruby does look fucking delicious, honestly. All right, I got nothing else to talk to you about. Get out of here, Vincent. Hey, what's up, fuckboy? Do we have anything to talk about? We don't. So, here, take your fucking, mint punch and get the fuck out. Take your mint punch and get out of my goddamn bar. Go away, Killian. Okay. Do I have anything to talk to you about? Nope. So enjoy your evening prayer. And then get the hell out of my bar. We're closing. Speed running a bar evening. Quiet night for the bartender. Not every night's gonna be a full-blown conversation.
Weird. I haven't seen Elliot in here in a while. I wonder why that... Oh, no, there he is. Oh, shit. I spoke too soon. Oh, hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Oh, we gotta get, if we get him up to friendship level 2, we can ask him about going legit. But he doesn't come in often enough. We're getting there, though. He looks like a shitty Amuro Ray. I can kind of see it. Yeah. Hey, you should be in prison. Right, I'm gonna keep making you incredibly drunk. I'm gonna keep making you utterly intoxicated so that you're not allowed to do anything. This is my public service. I'm sending you home immediately wasted. I'd poison you if I could, you fucking freak. Do we have anything to talk to Carmine about? Not really. So, Miss Carmine, what do you like? You like a pirate's joy. The joy of the... Get Killian plastered too. Ooh, yes, 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 yes. Let's send that boy home. I know we did that once already, but I feel like it doesn't take much to get him fucking hammered. If I recall, his tolerance is nothing. Yes, sir. Hello. Maybe we should just roofie toxic men and then take them. See, here's the thing, Scoop. I think we should put them in like a preserve, like a tag and release program, so that we can track them. All right, Killian. Yeah, you get knocked out with a 5, and Eastern Ruby took you out. I'll give you another Eastern Ruby. You liked it. It's the only way. In a warehouse with a copy of Stone Butch Blues. I want to read a book. It's like a fucking saw trap. Hello, sir. Okie dokie. Oh, I already served you. That's right. Sorry, Carmine. I didn't mean to call you back here. Go sit down next to my boy Vincent. Hey, buddy. Hey, pal. I can't wait to find out that if there's another chapter to this or whatever, none of the relationships carry over. The only way to deal with toxic men is kicking them in the dick and making comments about their hairline. Yeah. Or other things. That I can't say on Twitch or publicly. Okay, we have nothing else to say. Go away. The cat's back. The cat's back on our front porch. Oh, I can eavesdrop. First, hey man, what's up? Night count.
A bloodthirsty creature of the night.
Good. Go home. The group of 20-somethings sit in a semicircle, sipping happily.
No, those are important. No, those are imported. A lot of the textiles we use are made in other factories. So what you're saying is, if I purchased a coat from the shop you work at, made by you, it's more of an assemblage. Everything is at this point. I mean, I've made some of the patterns, and I've picked out some of the fabric, but yes, most of the stuff is designed by my boss, and I just stitch it together. Sort of. Didn't I get my coat from Seems Good? I think your parents might have visited. I nearly got to work on one of Olivia Carmine's outfits, though, before my boss got back from his trip. Apparently, the two of them go back long enough that he worked as her stylist for a bit. She's very picky about who she lets touch her clothes.
He's probably very hush-hush about her sizings. I've heard all sorts of rumors like that about celebrities.
Thankfully, if I ever need anything modified, Maria can just do it. Now that must be handy. Say, Maria, do you think you could fix up a few pieces I have? I'd just take it to the store. I don't have the equipment at home. Anyway, I'm getting a drink. Maria, want anything on me? Surprise me.
If you're grabbing drinks, I'd love an evening prayer, s'il vous plaît.
Sure.
Evening, Alina. Take your poison. Nearly fucked up. Alright, get out of here. Killian! Killian! I'm giving you the pirate drink today. You deserve piracy. Alright, I have nothing else to say to you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Hello. Hello. Take your femme fatale. Goodbye. And you, your evening prayer. I could pre-mix these drinks for you people at this point. All right, I don't think we have anything else to talk about. See you later. Oh, I don't know if we've exhausted everything with Father Lacey yet.
Bartender.
Doesn't look like it. So, let's just give you your night count, send you home. I do respect that his favorite drink is one that instantly takes him out. Like, I do respect that very much. My favorite drink is the one that knocks my ass on the floor. Hey, Carmine. Oh, can I talk to you about your fesh home? No. Okay. Hello, Alina. Oh, I do think we have something to talk about soon. If he's drinking tonight, he better not remember anything. Yeah, fucking party priest. Clear and paint thinner cocktail. Hey, man, want to go fucking blind? I got some shit I've been brewing in a sink in the back. Okay, Peter. Can we get you to talk to us? Sometimes you just want to drink ethanol. Sometimes you just want to sip straight gasoline. So, level with me. I assume you never went legit. Bartender quickly looks up recipe. 101 cocktails that will win him back. Level with you? My very legitimate enterprises ain't your business. Fine. He shrugs, taking a deep breath. Look, when you see the stuff the Zara police gets away with, you start to realize the law is just rules set up by the folks who are already following them. I'm about as legit as you are, speakeasy manager. Our laws protect the powerful. Sure, I can get on board with that sentiment, especially as it flatters me personally. And though the system may be crooked to the core, it chewed you up and spat you out somewhere better. Providence, eh? You got out of the game, but somehow you're still in as a speakeasy owner. You sound envious. He takes a long sip of your drink, of his drink. You know you're right. He does too. Well, I am envious. Twice, I tried to get out. First time they needed me for one more big job, and then there wasn't exactly an opt-out clause. Second time, well, I got out for a year, but nobody treated me any different. My name wasn't any cleaner. If folks gonna treat me like a villain, I may as well be one. Even when you escape the life stays with you. People remember what you've done, especially when you got a big reminder scratched down one half of your face. So yeah, I see what you got going on, and I think you got lucky. And maybe I would like to get lucky like that. But then I remember me and you are in the same position, both one mistake away from life in the clink. One little mistake. But you know what? Don't worry about it. I'm too smart to get caught, and you're too lucky. Lucky? Remember that one time the Minetti boys unloaded his piston gun at the train depot? How did every slug miss you? Like I said, you've always been lucky. And now you gotta keep that lucky streak going, right? Sure. You gotta find a killer, but I can't believe you're looking at me for this. After everything we've been through. You know my style. I ain't never killed anyone ever, right? But just say I did. It'd be business, not personal. So there'd be no injections or poisons. Needles are for docs and junkies. I wouldn't be pumping anyone full of poison, most especially if it made them suffer. Like I said, with me, It's always just business. He's definitely getting kind of shot down. He's getting soft rejected. Look him in the eye. Peter's gaze softens for a moment. Is he feeling sympathy? Anger? Regret? He frowns, and for a fraction of a second, you see how boyish he looks when he's not scowling. Then he vanishes back into himself, and his gaze becomes empty. I believe you. Do you? Well, we'll see. Let's catch up. Just like the old days. Did you miss me? What makes you ask that? You're unusually friendly. Sometimes I need to talk to someone who doesn't twitch every time I reach in my coat pocket. I get treated like a monster so much I forget I'm not one. Not all the time. We've seen a lot of the same stuff, and I like that you're straight with me. Well, I see that little frown at the corner of your mouth. Still, you don't tell me to leave and you look me in the eye. That's enough for me. I'm sorry I frown. Yeah, maybe it's my imagination. I'd like to think you're happy to see me. I don't think you are, but I'd like to think it. Peter takes a long sip of his drink. Well, power of alcohol. It's because I looked him in the eye while he was having his weird pseudo breakdown. Good evening. All right. Maria. And I think this is our final night at the bar. Until, what's his name shows up? Vincent? No, that's Vincent. The cop. Hugo Mertens. Get you that copper bullet. Oh. I didn't mean to ask you about your job again. I meant to tell you to leave. Peter, also, by the way, sitting on the stairs, you're so in the way over here. You can remember that because it says it's about time that who go to jail. Andy, that was fucking terrible. I'm pinning it. Amazing. All right, No, I didn't. God damn it. I'm going too fast. I'm going too fast. Goodbye, Vincent. Everybody got their drinks. Time to end the day. It's terrible, and I'll never forget his name again. When you're right, you're right. On the day of the deadline, Hugo returns to the bar an hour before it opens. Constable Mertens. We're not open yet, I'm afraid. Hugo's expression breaks and he smiles. His eyes light up and he roughly pats you on the shoulder. Good work, bartender. You've found the culprit and you've helped me secure my promotion. We should celebrate, and we're certainly in the right place to do so. What flavor would you like to celebrate with? Surprise me.
Anything will have a taste of success in it at this point. A drink to celebrate. A toast to Safer Bakovi. You want me to surprise you? My favorite drink to surprise people with is the night count. This is way stronger than what I had in mind for a celebratory drink there, bartender. I can't wait to see the faces on this. I can't wait to see their faces back at the station when we put Elliot away for good. He'll never see daylight again. Our case is watertight. Good job, sport. Good job. Hugo flips his notebook closed and looks down at his drink. It's empty. For a moment you wonder whether he'll order another, but instead he meets your eye. It looks like he's just come to a decision. This partnership ended up being a profitable one. I made the right choice when I asked you for help. Didn't have much of a choice. We made quite the team. My intuition, insight, and deduction, and your legwork. I wonder, would you do this all over again? I think I'll stick to bartending. Well, that might be a possibility, but not for a while. A year, at least. What are you talking about? I'm going to have to book you. Even if you helped catch a killer, this establishment is still illegal, and what you're doing is a crime. Oh, you fucking... Once a cop, always a cop, huh, Hugo? Are you serious? I am. When I first came here, I told you had 2 weeks to catch the killer. I lied. I gave myself 2 weeks before I would shut this place down. The law is the law. Now that we have the killer, I can catch 2 birds with 1 stone. You cops are all the same. Yes, whatever. I'm a man with a job, and that job is catching criminals. Why did you think this story would have a happy ending? He finally stands up, putting the notebook into his inner pocket. You feel numb as you watch him fix the creases on his coat. Wow, I can't believe the cop lied and entrapped me. Oh, wait. You go to hell, bitch. You go to the polls. It's a shame. Some of the squires at the station could learn a thing or two about police work from you. Let's keep things moving. Keep things moving. I have to cuff you. Who killed Natalia Reed? Elliot Lynn. What was their motive? Elliot rejected. What proves them guilty? It's a match. Highest affection, Peter Wagner. Most served drink, the night cocktail. Oh, apparently there were 3 clues that I missed. I wonder where they were. I thought I exhausted everything in there. Okay, so I think we are... continuing, if it loads. Hello? Mr. Best Served Cold? I wonder if they would have come up later if you hadn't pinned him yet. Oh, maybe. I think something broke. That's frustrating. Give me 1 sec. Oh, I really hope I don't have to redo everything I've done. It for real sent me to jail, yeah.
Bakovi used to be...
I need to spend a real year in jail.
Oh, no! It didn't save any of that! Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Jesus Christ. Yeah, whatever. If I take the ad break now, the problem is that I'll have another one likely before the end of the thing. Before the end of the stream. No, god damn it. Okay, right. I already served you. Hello. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely save before the finale. I could skip it, but we got all that shit with Peter, and I'm worried that I need it for further detail. Okay. Ding, ding. I'm just gonna try to start hitting the quick save button at the start of every day. Quick save. Hello, Vincent. Goodbye, Vincent. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes. If it successfully loads. Right, I gotta get you drunker to talk about Maria. Da-da-da-da-da. I don't want to know anything. I want to give Killian his drink. Come on. Get the fuck out of here, Elliot. Okay. Hello, everyone. Save. Welcome to the bar. Hey, Peter. This is so frustrating. Because there isn't really a way to speed run it particularly well unless I wanted to just straight up skip a bunch of content. Unfortunate. God damn it. Okay. Hello. Please enjoy your night count. Please enjoy your poison. Please enjoy your pirate drink. Please leave. Okay. That's everyone in the day. Cat's back. Fuck yeah. End the day. Speed run. Oh, shit. That's not what I wanted to make you. It's the night count. You have to be killed. I have to kill you. Oh, no. Oh, dude. Did I break it? Are you kidding me? Holy shit. Okay, well, I can't serve him. Let's see if I can serve anyone else. Oh my god, this is going No! I broke it. And then I saved. I'm gonna scream, y'all. I'm gonna fucking scream. The cops are sabotaging my speakeasy by breaking the game. Oh no, that did... Okay. I guess maybe I need to reload the whole damn game. Because reloading an earlier save didn't fix it. Y'all. Soft locking my game by trying to give someone a different drink. The drinks are gone. It really is prohibition. You're so right. Okay, we're back. Okay, we're back. We're good. Awesome. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. A couple of bugs, perhaps. Hugo put me in prison. I don't want to go to jail for visual novel crimes. I'd rather go to jail for cooler crimes.
Hey, man. Programming video games is hard. I fully buy that. Okay. Oh, Slay the Princess is a delight. And boy, you do a lot of crimes in that one. There's a lot of crime happening in that. It's a real messy situation. Parentheses, adoringly. Okay. End the day. Maybe this time, nothing bad will happen. End the day. Quick the save. Poison the man. Poison the man, but by his own choice. An elective poisoning. Isn't that what drinking is all about, though? Electively poisoning yourself. Hey, Carmine. Hey, Alina. Delightful. All right, goodbye. Ding, ding. End the day. Thank you all for bearing with me as we go through the technical difficulties show again. Okay. Quick save. Talk to you. In order to get to where we need to go, I need to give you a night count. And then you need to tell me girl pretty. Excellent. Perfect. You can go now. I am glad it is. It is a relatable conundrum of just, God damn it. God damn it. All right, man. Conversation is a dying art. I know. I killed it. It might be from Maria. I feel like we never really fucked with Maria's order. We always gave her a femme fatale, and that doesn't fuck her up. I have matters to attend to. They are Peter-shaped. Hey, man. All right, let's have our heartfelt conversation again. Okay. Look him in the eyes. Believe him. It's not his style. Okay. Perfect. Good. Got it. Oh, wait. Hang on. No, there was one more. Because can't I... Right, yeah, I can ask him if he missed me. Perfect. There we go. Awesome. We're caught up. Everything's in the same place that we were at before the catastrophic disaster struck. End the day. End it. All right, Hugo's here. Quick save. All right. I'm gonna give him his actual drink that he likes this time. Ah, that hit the spot. Coffee may be bitter, but victory tastes so sweet. Okay. Law is the law. Cops are all the same. Okay. We got here. Perfect. Here's where it hitched last time. Hey! A year later! Oh no, was someone poison? Alina? Oh shit. "12 months for tending bar, 1 year. Alina! Oh no! An hour before opening, Vincent Floer descends the stairs and enters the speakeasy underneath his bookstore. He sits down in front of you with a big smile, his eyes twinkling with mischief.
The grand opening of the night. I haven't felt this excited since... Oh, well, not for a while.
Isn't it risky to reopen?
Certainly not. Police have clamped down on nearly every speakeasy on the boulevard in the last year. With the illusion of certainty comes complacency. A firm belief that all establishments have been closed makes funding continuous efforts to try and find new ones redundant. Consider it reverse psychology. Surely no one would attempt to open an illegal establishment in the same place twice. That way of thinking is exactly why here and now poses the least risk.
What would happen if we do get caught?
The constabulary are no longer trying to send a message. At worst, we might get a fine, but with business booming, it would set us back more than a month of profits. When I was hiring, I made sure to find an honest, professional bartender who needed the work. I picked you for this risky venture because I needed someone with a sense of adventure and a clean record.
My record is clean because I haven't been caught.
Ah, yes. This sparkling audacity is precisely what I was looking for in a bartender.
This wouldn't have happened if we kept the bar open. You're so right. She'd have been here drinking instead of drinking poison tea.
Now, might you be good enough to make me a drink?
What do you fancy?
Please show me why I hired you and surprise me. I will leave it to you how.
Can I tempt you, Vincent?
Make it something classic.
Oh, we've got some new ones.
Okay. Oh, the royal flush. Drink of fucking die. Am I a different? I think I must be a different bartender. Or was he talking about the first time we opened? I don't know. I guess we'll find out once we meet Peter again, if we meet Peter again. But no, because it's a year later.
The purest nectar, perfection. Now then, I have a dinner party to attend to. Make sure to stay kind, professional, and consistent with the qualities of the drink.
I think we're a different bartender. Because we don't have all of the notes that we had last time.
Enjoy your evening, Vincent.
Oh, hello. A tall, dark-haired woman sits down at the bar deliberately. Her smile is gentle, but her gaze is focused.
What a fascinating place. You really managed to capture the atmosphere of old Covey. Classy, but informal.
Thank you.
I ran my own bar for years before the politicians decided to pass this damn prohibition bill.
For a while, the frustration lingers on her face. Then she lets out a sigh and continues to speak.
Being here, it brings back memories, both happy and sad.
Each chapter ends with the bar being shut down and this guy opening with a new bartender. It's like the solve your own clue books where they all ended with Mr. Body being killed, and then the next book ended with him somehow miraculously surviving.
My name's Sandra. Might I ask how long this place has been here?
I opened it up today, actually.
Oh, congratulations. Is it your first time running a bar?
No, although the Spire Lounge was a very different experience.
I see. In that case, would you care for some advice from someone with a bit more experience?
Sure, I'd love to learn more.
Let me get a good measure of you first, see what I'm working with. Even before the prohibition, part of the job was learning to work with what you have. Liquor supplies wax and wane, and you won't always have every ingredient in stock, but there's always a way to get new booze if you know the right people, right?
Right.
A bartender's goal is to learn the favorite flavors of their customers and use what they have available to meet their demands.
I see.
Now, let's see if you can impress me.
What kind of flavor do you fancy?
Telling you that would ruin the challenge. Let's just say you'll need absolute perfection to gain my approval.
Let's see if I can impress a veteran. Well, I'm going to try the perfect storm then, because it's got perfect in the name. Sandra looks in the middle of investigating a gothic horror mystery. Yeah, she's fucking awesome. Her design looks fucking sick.
I wasn't expecting this level of competence from a beginner. This is exactly what I needed. Well done. If you can make sure to keep your quality consistent and your customers happy, there's a bright future ahead for this place.
I'll do my best.
Now you can show me your small talk skills for a bit if you'd like. Although by the looks of it, I'm already confident this place is in the right hands.
I'm always up for some small talk.
Let's talk, bartender.
But first, let's run a 3-minute ad break. Grab a drink, use the restroom, do what you gotta do. I will also be right back, but we will resume with this somewhat confusing transition in 3 minutes. See you soon. I'm back. Hello. We introduce her to Claire, wingman for the women here. God, I hope so. I wonder if it's the same killer. Sir. Sir. You want to talk to the people? You were yelling at me a second ago. Is this what you wanted? Was this your goal? You seem pretty content. Did you just want attention? Too bad. All right. Are you in with anyone else tonight?
I don't have many friends here these days. You know how it is. You change jobs or you're out of town for a while and you just lose touch with one another.
Any friends in Bakovi?
Well, there was one guy I thought I could count on for a good time. Maybe I still can. But I'm worried he'll let me down just like the others.
I'm sure you still can.
You might be right. I feel a bit restless in Bakovi nowadays. I always thought I had friends in here, but I'm not so sure anymore.
There are still good people here.
Maybe. Goddess, you might be one of them. You're a good talker, you know, relaxed. I get the feeling that if bad stuff is going down, your nose is clean.
I don't know about that. All I'm saying is maybe you're all right. But everyone else, the dogs, the bougie dames, the rich, nouveau, or otherwise, nah. They're only masquerading as decent people.
She's right to be worried. Every man in this town would let her down, except Vincent.
They might become your customers, but they are not your friends. Do not ever forget that, and if you can, do the thing every smart Bukovite does before long.
What's that?
Leave. Get out of this damn city before you get too attached to it. Like me.
You are a new bartender, but this is who I'll be for the rest of the game. Okay, cool. Thank you, Myth, for clarifying that. That was a little fucking confusing. The transition seemed very sudden. Quick saves at the beginning of the day. I'll keep it in mind. Got any more advice?
Oh, you want more tips? Do you think I'm some sort of wise teacher here to inspire the next generation? I don't think I'd make for a very good guide.
Next generation?
You're not much older than me. Ha! I guess not. I sure feel pretty old these days, though. Alright, I guess I could still teach you a thing or two if you answer some of my questions first.
They pulled a psycho on us, switching the main character. Yeah. Or honestly, they pulled a Phoenix Wright on us. If it weren't for the title of Phoenix Wright, knowing that you will be Phoenix Wright, starting as Mia and then swapping it around. What questions?
Just a few things I'm curious about, really. I've only ever run legitimate bars. I want to know how you will choose to run your speakeasy. Are you the kind of bartender who thinks the drinks are the most important part of the speakeasy, or is it all about the conversation?
It's both. You can't... It's not one or the other. Bars are for drinking.
I agree. If there were no drinks, then you might as well be in a church. I always like to get a read on people's priorities, but I'm also curious about their values. Do you trust figures of authority like politicians or the police, or are you more of an anarchist?
I do what I believe is right!
Agreed. You've got to follow your gut. Deep down, we all know the difference between right and wrong. So those are your values, but what about your future? What are your plans for this place? Do you intend to make the speakeasy your home, or is it only a springboard for some greater purpose?
Ava, welcome in. Do you like the speak or the easy? Oh, man. I like them both.
I want to make something of this place. You really mean that, don't you? I fear you might be making a mistake, but I wish you the best of luck. I hope it works out for you. Now then, I promised you some bartending advice, didn't I?
Yes.
Then I have 3 more tips for you, all really simple, but something many bartenders tend to forget. 1, make the customer the drink they ask for. 2, when they ask you a question, it's not always the truth that they want. And 3, when you struggle to get a read on someone, consider their actions, not just their words.
Got it.
Let's talk, bartender.
Nope. I got it from here.
This may very well be the last speakeasy in Bukovi, making you the last representative of our craft.
Really?
Really. And I don't think that'll be changing anytime soon either.
Sorry, I got cat hair in my nose. And mouth. Sir, you're shedding. Too much.
Really? And I don't think that will be changing anytime soon either. I sure don't plan on getting behind a bar right now. I'm keeping my head down until this prohibition blows over and I can get my old bar back.
Good luck.
You probably won't see me around too often, but it seems this place is in good hands. You'll be just fine. See you later, kid.
With a last wink, Sandra downs the rest of her drink, rises from the bar stool, and walks back up the basement stairs, disappearing into the night.
Bye. I'll miss you. Oh, I have control. It looks like we just have these two lads. Let's talk to the skinny one. A man with dark hair talks with his tall friend before approaching the bar and sitting down. Oh, Schmauderkeg. If this is the last speakeasy, there's no way this is getting shut down this time, right? Buddy. Over here. Whoa! Careful. These are from Schmauderkeg. Why are you climbing it like such a weirdo? Why is he doing that? Who let this twink out? Who let this twink grow this awful mustache? Can I shave this man like I could shave the dog in Pyre? A man with dark hair talks with his tall friend before approaching the bar and sitting down. Good evening.
Hello. I'd love a drink now.
Any preferences?
I'm quite fond of coffee. It's a wonderful beverage. Perhaps you could work it in somehow?
You find a glass and place it on the counter. I'll mix up something nice.
I'm not as refined as I look. Don't worry about perfection, just make it strong and colorful.
Right, you like coffee. But you also like something strong. Might be a wake-up call. I think it is a wake-up call. Yeah, let's give you the wake-up call. This twink is serving. Yeah, he really is. He's confident. I'll give him that. His suit does fucking rip. His suit is phenomenal.
Sometimes the pursuit of perfection leads us astray, but today you have not missed the mark. Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm Lucas. I was invited by Vincent. He is a family friend.
He said friends were coming.
Yes, that is me. I confess, I don't go out often. I work so much. Though I enjoy a dinner party now and then, this place is a little rough around the edges for me. Oh, don't get me wrong, I like it a lot. There's so much life and energy here. I'm just adjusting to it. Slowly. I've also brought a +1 with me, Bjorn, the robust fellow over there. If he orders anything, let me know and I'll pay.
Kind of you.
I brought him here, so it's only fair, right? Thanks for the drink. Love the look of the bar, very rustic. I'm not a big drinker, but it's making me nostalgic for, well, pre-prohibition, I guess.
Really?
Yes, I think so. I'll go join my friend now. If I don't see you again tonight, have a great evening.
Have a good one. A large, bushy-bearded man sits at the counter. He takes a long look at the row of alcohol behind you with inquisitive eyes. This twink brought his bear along. Good evening. Can I get a drink? Anything you fancy? Simple and strong, please. Simple and strong. Aye, cheers. Simple and strong. What are our strong drinks? Brother, you want that night count? You want that night count? Very nice. Thanks, pal. Name's Bjorn. I work in the factory a few districts over. Nice to meet you, Bjorn. What brings you here? Lucas invited me. He's the well-dressed lad with short black hair and round glasses.
Are you local? Yes! I moved to Bukovi a few years ago for work. What sort of work? Metalworking. Used to build ships in Scotia. Now I work metal for industrial machines. Heavy stuff like farming equipment and infrastructure. Dude's tolerance is way up there. Yeah, I still love that I have a drink that will kill anyone. I have never seen anyone with a tolerance higher than 9, and it does 9 sobriety. The whatever it was called, the Royal Flush or whatever is just drink of fucking die. How are you liking the city? Expensive and unfriendly. Or maybe I'm just bad at making friends. Secret speakeasies and sneaking around in the shadows isn't really for me, but Lucas asked nicely. Speaking of Lucas, I should find him. Thank you for the drink. My pleasure. Do you guys want to...
Hello.
Evening.
Business looks to be going well enough. Now, what looks good tonight?
What sort of drink do you like, Lucas?
I'm quite fond of coffee. It's a wonderful beverage. Perhaps you could work it in somehow?
How are you and Bjorn getting on?
I have tied myself in knots trying to figure him out. I think I need a drink before I talk about this.
Okay. You work on the boulevard too, right?
Yes, in the International Business Office of the Grand Central Bank.
How is business?
Good. For now. I've been promoted a few times, and if I keep working hard, I may make assistant manager next year.
Your job sounds interesting.
Thank you. Few would agree, but it is steady and pays well. I mean, I can't retire quite yet, but I can afford nice food, good coffee, and as many cocktails as I can handle. And it's probably a good idea to have an essential job to avoid conscription.
Are you worried about the war?
We don't use that word at the bank. It tends to make our customers nervous. But yes, unrest slows business, and I worry that most of the borrowing and loans we see right now are disaster investors and profiteers. Why would anyone stockpile food now if not to benefit from it later?
Who is stockpiling?
It seems to be more expensive luxury items we see being bought in bulk and stockpiled, mainly by former currency speculators from Belgium and Bulgaria. Currencies are too unstable, so they've changed their focus.
Do you think the war is inevitable?
I just work in a bank. Fuck. I feel we are already in the next turning, you know. That's the theory that history turns through 4 phases over and over, and right now we're turning into phase 4. Conflict. I hope I'm wrong.
What do you do for fun, Lucas?
Well, every day I try to do my main 3 activities. If I miss any, I really am very grumpy. But if I do all 3, I am ready to face the day.
What are they?
First is the morning coffee routine, obviously, but I also like to crumble a brown sugar biscuit over some fresh yogurt or whatever berries I can find. On special days, I drizzle some lavender honey on top. Then I go out in my garden and feed my cat, Martha, and see if the little finch is eating from the bird feeder. I call him Barthélemy. And then I have an ice-cold shower.
Really?
Yes, indeed. I feel the cold water, ice-cold water clears my head and wakes me up more efficiently than a single source of Arabica dark blend medium roast with sugar. What do you do for fun, bartender?
I like to read.
Ah, fantastic! A fellow reader. One day we must discuss literature. Gothic romance, tragedy, and tales of adventure are my favorite. Thanks for this distraction. I feel I am getting better at this small talk.
Well, I have some work to do.
See you around.
This is just a Portland game. Good evening. Evening. What the place?
Not sure where to start. What sort of drinks do you like, Bjorn? We did that already. I just wanted to gray it out. What's your job? Metal work. I don't think you'd be interested. It's not too complicated. I'm interested. I rivet the frames of the outsized flanges to fit the stainers inside pressure valves for steam tanks that are reinforced for high-yield fabrication. See? Interesting. If you say so. You're an odd sort. I don't mean that in a bad way. Back in Scotia, I worked on the barquentines, or you might call them schooners? Sailing boats, right? Bloody huge things. Oh, damn, sorry about the language, pal. Is that allowed here? It's fine. I worked in Scotia on those big schooners. They were solid things, not like the matchwood they use in Sara. You know a lot about ships. Yes! Scotian barquentines have 3 masts, and back home they built them with steam cores, and they had an electrolyzer induction system. The sails were mostly for show or military maneuvers. It's in my blood, you see. I come from a shipbuilding family. 3 brothers and my father. Hells, even my mother worked on ships, training the dampers how to use signal flags. In Scotia? Yes! What a country! Whiskey and rain run in my veins. Because that's the only 2 liquids that flow in Scotia. I hate it. And I miss it. You have to go away to come home, you know. Why did you leave Scotia? My brothers and my mother, needed money. There's no work back in Scotia, so I came here. Saran coin goes a long way back home. Will you go back? Maybe. Probably not. Sometimes you change so much you don't fit back where you came from, like a jigsaw piece that got too beat up. Your family must miss you. Aye, and it's mutual. I just worry that when I get back, my brothers will think that I've changed too much, and I'll feel like they haven't changed at all, and none of us will fit anymore. Maybe here can become home. Aye, maybe. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. What a place. Not sure where to start. You're close with Lucas. I'd like to be. What's stopping you? He's a fine fellow, a gentleman. We know each other a little. And? Well, I like him a great deal. We're not close friends, though I would like that. But I like him as more than a friend, you see. How did you meet? Upstairs, actually. I'm not much of a reader, but I needed an ornithology book to help me identify a species of robin. He was nearby reading about coffee beans, I believe. I think neither of us are accustomed to talking with strangers, but we both made a go of it. I hope he realizes I want a deeper relationship than casual book chats. Yeah, Bjorn, we figured that out before you even came to the counter, right? Maybe tell him. I feel I've put all my cards on the table. But I also wonder why he is interested in me at all. As a friend, companion, or anything else. Perhaps he has a business reason. The speakeasy was closed down but rose from the ashes and was reborn as the hippest gay bar in town. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Could you help his business? I don't think so. No. I suppose I just need to talk to him more openly.
I think so. What a place. How's your family, Bjorn? Doing their best. I send home money and it helps. My brothers spend it on their vices, and my mother spends her share on food for them all. And your father? My da lies at the bottom of the Albion Sea. I'm sorry about that. He died doing what he loved. Being a drunken dafty on a big boat. Thing is, 9 times out of 10, if there was an accident, it was his fault. Not this time, though. My guy, I get it. It's the 20s, but he is wearing a floral suit. You can safely bet. What happened? Friendly fire from an Albion frigate during the Europa War. Big hole in the fore, the ship sunk like a straw into the drink, straight down. Sorry. Better people have died for worse. My 3 brothers all... My 3 brothers all should learn a lesson from Da's death. But they won't. You don't get on. I try. 3 brothers, 3 problems. Anstrom, Caleb, and Danbo. That's them in order of crisis. Let's start with Anstrom's problems. The fighter. He can't go into a pub. Those are still open in Scotia. Without chinning someone. That means hitting them in the face. Why is he violent? He's the youngest, and I think deep down he's scared he will be conscripted. But he will never admit that, so he's out there every night with something to prove. He's picking fights to prove he's the big man, and me and my brothers are all big men. But violence doesn't make you the big man, it makes you a bully. How about your other brother, Caleb? The drinker. Plenty of those in Scotia. He's making his own moonshine now. Considering where I am right now, maybe I'm not one to talk. But I think if you're brewing moonshine out of bitter berries, you should sell some of it. Especially when you're drinking so much every night you can't see. And Danbo? Oh, Bridge, welcome in. Yes, this is Bjorn Johansson. And Lucas Oliver. ABCD names. I wouldn't have guessed that A was the youngest. He's the headcanon that the fancy gentleman has been putting on increasingly flamboyant suit. They both just keep, like, mixed messaging each other, like, trying to send signals in different ways that the other one fully can't get. And Danbo? The lad chases anything in a skirt, and I'm fine with that, but he has to be straight with them. Every Friday night, some scandalized father or angry husband turns up at Ma's door. Yeah, he's sitting at the table with the twink in the Matador suit. They came together. Bjorn has also just openly said, I want to date this twink. Then when Noise wakes up Anstrom, he runs downstairs and there's a Barney. A wee man gets thumped and my brothers have ruined some poor soul's night. Can you have a word with them? Aye. My mother asked me to step in. I could even have one of them come through and stay with me in Bukovy, set them straight. Only got space for one, though. Problem is, I don't know which one. They all look up to me, and I feel I could keep them on the straight and narrow when I was back there, but here, that's rough. Hey, can I put you on the spot here? You've been a real good listener tonight. Can I ask your opinion? Sure. Anstrom, Caleb, Danbo. The fighter, the drinker, the philanderer. Which one can be helped? Which vice can be cured? Violence, drinking, or heartbreaking?
think it's Anstrom or Danbo. I'm not sure which. I'm going to say Danbo. Here's the thing. Danbo's actions are more of a choice. You need to get his shit sorted. Danbo can find a good woman in Bakovia and settle down.
Aye, there's some fine women in the city and less angry fathers with shotguns. Maybe Danbo then? I'll think on it. I better hit the tracks. I need a solid 8 hours before a shift.
Bye. You don't want to bring the alcoholic right into the bar, Danny? Ah, fuck ass. Vincent enters the bar, followed by a man dressed in a long coat with piercing blue eyes. They sit next to each other, but their body language makes it clear that they do not want to be near one another. As the men settle into their seats, you see Vincent's face is still red, though he is trying to calm himself. Hugo, meanwhile, adjusts his coat awkwardly and coughs. It's clear the two men have been arguing outside, and though they are quiet now, the atmosphere is tense. After an awkward silence, the man speaks.
Well then, detective. Now that we have some privacy, perhaps we can talk this out like civilized men. Or by all means, continue your tirade.
Yes, it's better we talk here instead of continuing our argument in public in the streets. Now, Mr. Floer, despite all these protestations, you knew about the illegal bar the whole time. In fact, though you feigned ignorance when the culprit was caught, it was originally all your idea. Thank you, Pegasus Pat Spider. Good point. I thought we were going to go to the back rooms and I was going to quick save after we came back from that, but we didn't. And 1 year later, I return to find you have the audacity to reopen the speakeasy, this time with a new sidekick. You narrowly avoided ruin by shifting the blame, and having learned nothing, you're doing the same thing all over again.
You have gone too far. You had no issue with keeping the place open when it suited you and your career. You used this place as a hunting ground to catch your suspect. I'd say you got what you wanted, Constable. Or should I say, Detective. Your promotion was won with my help, and dare I say, you enjoyed more than the odd tipple while on the job.
I operated entirely within the law and made the best of the situation to ensure the safety of the people of Bakovia.
The safety of the people of Bakovia?
Vincent lets out a hollow, sarcastic laugh.
You climbed the ladder and kicked it away when you got to the top. The last bartender didn't deserve to be hung out to dry like that. Despite my help and cooperation in apprehending that vile killer, Elliot Lynn still got away, and this speakeasy was closed down.
Hugo takes a deep breath, trying to calm himself, but it's not really working. That's beside the... You let him go, Hugo? You didn't catch him and still arrested me? You unbelievable bitch. Holy shit. Hugo. You fucking piece of shit. That's beside the point here. You used your influence and connections to avoid any real repercussions. A slap on the wrist for breaking prohibition. And worst of all, it wasn't even an oversight on your part. It was a plan. Both men seethe. They turn away from each other, but the tension doesn't recede. So, drinks? Vincent and Hugo both look at you dumbfounded. It seems the two were caught off guard, though eventually Hugo snaps out of it. Catching one bird with two stones. That's the Hugo way. Hi, I'm bartender number 2. Definitely a different man. Who's an Elliot? What's Elliot? Never heard of him. He fucked up catching the killer, shut down the bar, and arrested us. And somehow got a promotion out of that? I'm not here to drink. I'm here for important business. What sort of business? Hugo pulls out a newspaper from his coat and sets it down on the counter. It's from roughly 1 week ago with the headline, New Money Heiress Dies at Tea House. An ambulance was rushed to the tea house, the tea terrace, yesterday when Alina Dragos, wealthy heiress and competitive chess player, suddenly collapsed and started convulsing. Although medical staff swiftly arrived at the scene, all help came too late for young Alina, who passed away of asphyxiation. Bukovia police closed down the tea house and started an investigation, as Alina had no prior health problems that could account for the sudden onset of these symptoms. Tea terrace owner Feng Bai was among the first questioned. Several other witnesses have also been brought in for questioning, including the friends who were present during the incident, as well as the famous singer and radio show host Olivia Carmine. Let me lay the cards on the table. I was assigned to this case and am currently struggling to find a lead. Though, through no fault of my own, progress has been slow. Too slow. I need your help. Fuck off, bro! I don't know your face, which is usually a good thing in my line of work. Mr. Floer here is already on thin ice, but I wouldn't want to put a stain on a clean record like yours. So please, work with me here. Last year, both Alina Dragos and 3 of the witnesses mentioned in this article all visited the speakeasy. Those witnesses were Killian Durand, Maria Popa, and Wendy Brooker. I'm also certain Mr. Floer couldn't pass up the opportunity to mention the Nightcap's grand reopening to his circle of friends, which I believe includes Feng Bai, the owner of the tea terrace. Vincent looks away, annoyed. It seems Hugo is right. In other words, you have direct access to all of my suspects. Fortunately for you, I'm not coming here empty-handed. Take a look at this. Hugo pulls out a photograph of a letter. Instead of being written in hand or typewriter, the words are constructed from characters cut out of different newspapers and glued to the paper. If I don't find an envelope containing the agreed-upon amount at the usual place, your secret won't be a secret much longer. Alina, you have missed your payment for the 2nd week in a row. Do I need to remind you what is at stake here? Blackmail. Exactly. We found it while searching Alina's home, looking for clues. It may just be coincidence, but money is a powerful motivator. If Alina stopped paying, whoever was blackmailing her might have had motive to kill her. Considering Feng Bai poured the tea, she is naturally our prime suspect. Alina was likely poisoned, after all, but this letter complicates things. Perhaps someone in her circle of friends was desperate for money. Here's the deal. I've thoroughly interviewed every suspect, and none of them opened up to me. I can't get them to speak, so I want you to gather information from these people without them knowing it. As a bartender, you should be good at loosening people's lips and listening when they talk. Do whatever it takes to make them talk. Joke, threaten, cajole, flirt. Or keep it simple and just get them drunk. If you find anything interesting, write it down. Do you think you can handle that? Doesn't sound like I have a choice. Yes, quite. Just remember, when gathering evidence, keep it simple, keep them talking, and tell me everything.
Ha! And what guarantee do we have that you won't betray us like you did last time?
I'm not required to give a guarantee. All that I can say is that I learned from my past experiences. See, I can be humble. I can compromise. Can you too?
Well, seems that we have our backs against the wall. What do you say?
It seems we have no choice.
I can't protect us from Detective Merton's scrutiny right now, but he is observed too. I have some friends in the upper echelons of the constabulary, and the detective better make sure he never sets a foot wrong.
I think we all know where we stand. These terms are acceptable. My superiors have given me a deadline. 2 weeks. Find me something tangible by then. Yes, Detective Mertens. Good. Keep up that attitude and we'll get along swimmingly. I'll drop by later to bring you a case file. In the meantime, you can start by getting to know our dramatis personae. Better make a good impression. With that, both men get up from their seats and exit the bar. A well-dressed young man enters your bar with an air of excitement. Though you only served Killian Durand a handful of times at your previous job, you recognize him instantly as he walks over with confidence and takes a seat.
he learned from his past experience that screwing over a bartender will get him a promotion. Yeah, like I have no reason to work with this man aside from the fact that I guess he can arrest me whenever he wants with impunity. Cool. Glad to see this place open again. There's so many ways to look at the world, and sober is the worst one. Hello again, Killian. Again? I don't recognize you at all. Where did we meet? I worked in the Spire Lounge, remember? Killian eyes you up and down, and for a moment, there is a glimmer of recognition. But then it is gone. Well, don't dilly-dally, mix me something. What's your taste in drinks? Too many questions. My head needs lightning with booze. All right, Jesus Christ. Care for a refreshment? I shouldn't. I really shouldn't, but I want it. Go ahead then. Make it good. God, the temptation to give you a royal flush, but I genuinely think that would kill him. He's pretty good with a pirate's joy. You give him a pirate's joy. I bet he'd like the orange daisy. Also. Give him the orange daisy.
Pizza time.
Give him the royal flush. Make him fucking die. I will be giving somebody a royal flush before, Yes, sir. These are from Bridge. Oop. I am going to be giving somebody a royal flush before this chapter is over.
Pizza time.
Oh! Ava also wishes to, bless you as well. But you can just get up there instead of climbing like a weirdo. He's being very odd today. Get back at you, but go by messing up every drink. Yeah. Royal flush when Elliot comes back in with a fake mustache. He's so weird. He didn't want you to leave this morning. Fucking baby, man. This is an unusual way to mix this particular drink, but I don't mind it. Yes, well, you didn't make an impression for better or worse, so our relationship can go either way from here. Let's see if fine conversation can raise you up in my esteem. Bestimation. My guesstimation. You seem agitated. What's the matter? Don't be coy. Everyone who has the ability to read a newspaper can make a solid guess as to why I'm not in the mood for conversation. I can't look at my friends the same way ever again, and my parents have never listened to a word I say. I'm all alone with nobody left to trust. I'm sorry to hear that. You get the feeling that Killian is holding something back. If you connect with him, he might reveal more. I'm desperate to know more about fucking Olivia Carmine. She seems crazy. I'm desperate to know what her deal is. We've only scratched the surface of her shit. She's so fabulous. I want to know more about her, and I want to know more about Wendy. Tell me about your family. If I had a good family situation, do you think I would be here? If home was welcoming, I'd be there instead of here. So let's change the subject. Okay, man.
Do you work in the city?
Are you kidding? Or are you offering me a job? No, wait, even if you are, I am not interested.
Why not?
Imagine me working in a speakeasy. I would not be happy. The customers would not be happy. Damn it, I'm sure the bottle of vermouth would be frowning at me.
There's other things you could do.
I am aware there are a few others. Look, it's not like I am useless. I could work, but there's no support to doing it, and no obvious path for me to follow. No, the only job I'll be engaging in is the waiting job. Mother can't hold on to my trust fund forever.
Good luck with that.
Yes, well, at one point, Alina was going to pay for me to return to college, so obviously that's out the window now too, so I'm back to my original plan. I wait for the wealth I am owed to me.
Do you have family nearby?
Too nearby. Tell me, when do you think parents' responsibilities for their sons and daughters ends?
When you become an adult.
Well, I certainly agree parents should stay out of your personal business, but financially they should be a lifeline so that you can enjoy your life without worrying about economic ruin.
So you're short of money?
It wasn't hard for you to read between the lines there, was it? Yes, indeed. I am granted an allowance which would stifle a child's ambition. Please, Mommy, can I have a penny for sweeties? Such benevolence from mother and father. If I were less patient and canny, I might strike out on my own and leave them to rot in the family manor. My mother is expecting me back soon. I should get a hustle.
Jesus, Killian. Have some self-fucking respect.
The bar is open once again. Glad to see Vincent found another gorgeous face to adorn this place.
Thanks.
Do we know each other?
I think I served you at my old workplace.
Yes, I'm sure we know each other a little. And obviously everyone feels like they know me from the radio show. Familiarity breeds comfort. And this is one cozy little speakeasy you have here. Look at you moving up in the world. Or sideways, at least. Let your lips spill secrets they shouldn't. Gossip, darling.
A cure for a parched throat.
She said we were gorgeous. I'm sure she doesn't say that to everybody. I'd love that. Make it strong, please. Do you still love the pirate's joy? Perfect! Even before prohibition, this would be delectable. Let your lips spill gossip, darling. Wow, just open with fucking religion. That seems wild to start with.
How's your call-in show going?
What a sweetheart you are for asking. Wonderfully, thanks. Would you like to hear about last night's show?
Sure.
Well, I won't spoil the whole thing. There are reruns on Friday nights. But what confession would you like to hear about the most? I'll share one, but only one. Do you want to know about the dancer? Hey.
Crimes.
Do you want to know about the dancer who was putting pins in her rival's shoes, the husband sleeping with his wife's twin, or the woman who ate her grandmother's birthday cake and blamed a badger?
Tell me about the badger situation.
Apparently, the cake stealer... Apparently, the cake stealer came home tipsy and with an empty tummy to find the cake lying unguarded on the kitchen table, ready for her grandmother's birthday, which was the next day. We've all been there. The cake stealer ate almost all of the cake. She was assiduous enough to remove all evidence and clean herself up thoroughly before going to bed. The next morning, she blamed the neighborhood badger, which sure enough had been stealing food from the pantry the previous week. You can imagine the scene.
Did she get away with it?
Yes, her excuse worked. What a perfect charade.
That was clever.
Indeed, and she spent the last year locking her doors and windows lest the hungry, fictional badger get in the house once more. You know, the radio show is wonderful, but it's not my only pot on the stove. Have you heard of Dalliance?
No.
Oh, you must have heard of it. It's an opera debuting soon, and I'm the star! I am so sorry. The tickets will be so very expensive. You would have loved it.
Good Lord. Gotta tell me what happened at the tea terrace.
I'd love to. The police forbade me from giving out the juicy details on my radio show, but they didn't mention anything about telling you. There I was, enjoying a cup of my favorite chamomile tea and planning new topics for the show when a trio of girls entered. Alina Dragos, Wendy Brooker, and Maria Popa sat down and ordered a pot of tea. Fang Bai took the order and returned with a teapot and a chessboard. After an hour of playing, the doors opened once more and stepped in none other than Killian Durand. Shortly after, Lena and Maria began bickering about something. Oh, I'm glad I'm doing her justice for you, Ava. Shortly after, Alina and Maria began bickering about something. Eventually, things calmed down, and Killian sat to watch the chess game.
Sorry, I think something else is playing from...
No, that's the sound from this game? What a wild soundtrack right now. Okay. Eventually, things calmed down, and Killian sat to watch the chess game. He struck up a conversation with Wendy on the sidelines. This continued for 3 hours or so until eventually it happened. Alina began violently coughing and then convulsing until she passed out on the floor. It all happened so quickly. By the time the medics arrived, it was too late for her. I should be clear, I like gossip and a good story as much as the next person, but this felt a bit too real. Forgive me, darling, this ended up being less fun than I expected. To finish my story, everyone was brought in for questioning, and I told the officers exactly what I told you. And that's that.
Thank you, Miss Carmine.
Do you worship? Oh, yes, darling, I'm very devout. Though I am finding new ways to show my devotion recently.
Oh, so?
Well, you know, when my husband was alive, I took a very literal reading of the sanctified books of the Scrolls of the Goddess. But after his passing, may the goddess hold his soul in her eternal embrace, I started to read what those books actually said. My husband was often quoting words of the goddess that I could find in no book.
He lied to you.
Well, I noticed he particularly emphasized the importance of the husband's authority and the value of being demure.
I've never heard of those values.
Indeed. And with his passing, heartbroken though I remain, I have found great comfort in the goddess's actual teachings. In particular, along with my good friend Feng, we find great value in the emancipation of the feminine and the pursuit of the grace of the goddess. Though the church still represents the goddess to me, sometimes I look at, say, Father John Lacey, and wonder if he truly helps me touch the divine feminine that is the goddess. Or, perhaps, and please don't think me conceited when I say this, the divine feminine lives not in John Lacey or the church itself, or even the congregation, but in me.
I like that idea.
Well, it's just a thought, a half thought even, but I wonder If I step away from the church, would the goddess turn her back on me? I think I have found faith in her and in her capacity to love me, no matter where I go or what I do. I'm a woman who knows what she wants. Yeah. Oop. I forgot that she has different text for this now. What sort of drink do you like, Miss Carmine? The Pirate's Joy is my usual go-to. It's both refreshing but fruity, yet adventurous at the same time. That's specific. I'm a woman that knows what she wants. I love a little story with my drink, and the pineapple undertones take away some of the bitter taste. A story? I'm afraid the time for that tale is past, dear bartender. I'm sure we'll find something else to talk about. Well, not actually, because we have nothing else to talk about. Or do I have clues yet? Oh, I do. Do you know anything about this threatening letter? The girl was being blackmailed? Really? Isn't that usually something for unfaithful husbands and corrupt politicians? What kind of unsavory business could Miss Dragos have possibly been up to, I wonder? Well, I should head back home. If I don't get my beauty sleep, then the Maverick will go bankrupt. Ta-ta! Well. Save. Well. Thank you all for coming. That brings us to time. I hope you had fun. I know we had a bit of a rough start at the beginning, what with it hitching and me having to redo an entire 5 days as fast as possible. But we got to the end. We figured out where we're going. We got a new bartender. We got the same bar. And we have a new murder. Thanks everyone for coming and hanging out. We're going to be coming back tomorrow, same time, same place. So as we continue to dive into the murder of what was once our previous patron, Alina Dragos, next time. But yeah, I hope to see you tomorrow, and I hope you all have a lovely remainder of your Wednesday evenings. Goodbye, everybody. Hey, if you stuck around to the end of the video, I just wanted to say thank you, and I hope that you enjoyed. If you want to help support me in making more of this, you can follow me on Twitch, where I stream these live. Like, comment, and subscribe. I suspect you all know how this works by now, but it really does help a lot. Thanks.